All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MLM Monday, episode 43. Thank you so much for all of the awesome birthday wishes for those of you that are on the wall. Looks like we had like 280 plus of you saying happy birthday. Thank you. It is always awesome to connect with you. So today in the episode, we're going to be walking through webinar presentations, handling objections, and viral magic. And as we're jumping in, gang, if you're watching live, go ahead and just type into the comments live, checking out live, say hello where you're watching from. If you're checking us out on replay today, go ahead and just type in replay and type in what city you're watching from as you're traveling around. It's totally perfect to be here. Oh, we got another awesome follower. Jeff, dude, this is your 4th live episode in a row you made it to. You don't miss a Monday. That's good stuff. Awesome. So let's jump on in. Now, we were walking through some webinar presentation strategies today with clients, and there's something really special to talk about today. Hey, Chip, welcome to the call. Some really special about webinar presentations to understand in the MLM direct sales niche is you want to have webinar presentations that are set up in the way that it makes it feel not daunting for people around you to build a business. And one of the things that happens all the time, whether it's in live streams or Facebook Lives or doing Zoom presentations, is most people who are out there doing presentations for the direct selling business, right? They don't have the tracking in place to know who invited who to a webinar session, and they're not really able to close. And so a lot of people run into the challenge, we see it all the time, of having a call to action that sounds something like, hey, get back to the person who invited you to sign up. And the challenge with that is that in most group selling environments and group selling presentations, when you say get back to the person who invited you to get started, what do you set your people up for? Right? Well, you set them up for failure. Hey, Clayton, welcome to watching live. Hey, Tom, good to see you, brother. Your little one looks great. All right, we got a bunch more folks joining live. So here's the key to understand with direct sales, webinar presentations, any sort of group closing presentation. We have lots of independent contractors promoting you and sharing your links out there. Right? The key is you want to be able to track that so you don't have to say get back to the person who invited you to get started. Because what happens, right? Your newest salesperson on the team, the person who's just getting started, has to then answer questions like, how's the product working for you? Have you made any money yet? Things that are challenging for a new person to be able to answer, right? Because they're just getting started. And so if you want to experience some viral growth, if you want to experience some real energy behind your company, not only do you want to track who invited who to your presentations so that you can close for them, you also want to do your presentations in a way where it actually handles the objections up front that people will have. So there's 2 real keys to today's show. First is stop doing regular Facebook Lives, folks, or Zooms, or go to meetings where you're not closing for your members. Stop setting up your members for failure. Set yourself up in a system where you can close for them. If you're looking for more resources for that, let me know. I'd be glad to introduce you to some good folks and staff on our team who can help you with resources for that. So you want to track who invites who to your presentation so you can actually close in your webinar presentations. But the big key from these case studies is what you actually cover in the presentation. So it's not just you talking about your products and your opportunity and your services and the excitement and the company in your presentation, but it's actually handling objections. So when you go and actually invite people to sign up in your company, you say, hey, if you're ready to shop now, click below and click on the link. Or if you're ready to join the team, click below and join the team. But you want to then go ahead and actually handle objections. If you got a pen and paper, you're taking notes, you're watching this live, there's 4 key points, 4 key objections that come up every single time. And most people's complaints are all part of these 4. The first one is not enough time. Second one is not enough money. Third one is not enough knowledge. And 4th is fear. Okay, so what you want to do in your webinar presentations when you're presenting and connecting with others is you want to make sure that you handle all 4 of these objections. So what does that look like? Well, it looks like you presenting your products and services, the why behind your company, why you're doing what you're doing, why the company's doing what it's doing, why people are excited about it or why they're getting involved. And after you're through your product services opportunity and you invite people to get started, right after you say, if you're ready to get started, click below and join, you want to move right to the objections immediately. You want to go ahead and say, all right, What if you're the person who's watching and says, I don't think I have enough money to get started in direct sales, right? Well, good news, direct sales doesn't cost $1 million to get started, right? It's not like buying a buying 2 Dunkin' Donuts franchises or a McDonald's franchise. Hey, for less than $1,000, you can get started in our business. For less than $500, you can get started in our business. Or for less than $100, you can get started in our business, right? So you handle that objection by saying, hey, it's not like traditional business over here. The company's done the work for you. All you have is your enrollment fee here, right? Second, you walk through the question of time, right? People may say, well, I don't have enough time to get involved in the business. So solve that with your company system, right? Many of your companies have platforms on their mobile phones, like that we put together for groups, or even on their computers and apps and systems. You could say, well, that's the whole reason we've put together our system. We realize that in the beginning, you probably don't have a ton of extra time. You probably, like most people, only have a half an hour a day. So that's why we've put together our system, so that in half an hour a day and then an hour a day, you can create results, right? What about people say, I don't have any knowledge, right? Hey, I don't think I'm smart enough to be able to be successful. I don't think I know what to do, right? Well, that's why we've put together our training courses, so that you can tap into our training and, just like everybody else, be able to create results. And then lastly, what do you say to someone who says, man, I'm just afraid. I don't really know if I can do it. I have a lot of fears. I've known people who have tried to start their own business before and failed. I don't know if I can do this. What do you say to that? Well, that's why we have this community and this team of all these people doing it together, that you're not alone, but that you could be a part of a great team of people that are going on this journey together and creating success with each other. So do you see how that changes the tone of the conversation if you just go ahead and handle those objections up front? You can invite people to join again. So if you're doing a webinar presentation, you could say, hey, now that you've heard the thoughts that you may have in your mind, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click below and get started today. Right, you can walk right back into your trial close right from there in the system. This is a great piece to share with you. If you're missing any of these key elements, folks, you're literally letting your people down. Because the truth is, if you're not good at webinar presentations, and you're not doing replicated systems where you're closing on behalf of your newest people, and you're not handling objections for your people, you're letting the newest person on your team down. The people you truly care to help, the 80%ers that are just getting started and learning. If you're not stepping up as a 20%er and leading and doing it for them and leading the way and showing them how it's done and leading by example, what's going to happen for them? Well, they're not going to win, right? That's the truth. And so it's up to you to stand up and lead that way. So know that you can do that. If you want resources on how to do more replicated webinars better, send me a private message here on Facebook. I'll introduce you to more folks that can assist you with that. It's an exciting topic, because for those of you that really take it on and do it well, you get to see some amazing, amazing results. This has been fantastic. Thank you so much for attending MLM Monday Live. Looking forward to connecting with each of you more soon. Have a blessed day. Bye for now.